Faze has done it, winning back-to-back-to-back events in CS2, as well as getting a 15-match win streak in a row on CS2. To say that they are the best in the world is an understatement. After being down 6-12 to MOUZ, they managed to come back, but how? Today we're breaking down how Faze came back when all hope looked lost, and how MOUZ fumbled some crucial rounds. MOUZ were up 12-6, and Faze are not on the best buy with 3 SMGs and 2 rifles, while MOUZ, who have started to build an okay bank right now, are able to full buy into this round. So how will Faze win this with these guns? Well, SMGs are very strong the closer you're able to get them to the enemy, and Faze will focus this. Faze goes both SMGs on A site, since here you can hold close angles where MOUZ can come from, and then they send an SMG and rifle to take ramp, and then the last rifle outside, and this setup makes sense. Since Faze are using both rifles to cover long range fights, while then using the SMG to try and cover the close angles, like door, close ramp and hut. MOUZ are going 2 players lobby and 2 outside, and then the last player starts in lobby to use some utility and then runs back to spawn to pick up some more utility. It's quite a default setup, but MOUZ know Faze are on a bad buy. And one lobby player goes heaven and CSGO goes outside to use the flashes he picked up in spawn. And why not? Versus a bad buy, you usually want to take the long range fights. And in outside, Faze only have Rain, who is 9-13, so it's a free kill, right? Searching nades down secret in hope of doing some damage and maybe even hearing a player. And this triggers Rain protocol to nade behind red, since he now knows where one player is. Sadly the nade misses and barely does any damage. But while MOUZ is stuck outside, Kerrigan has pushed into hot, with only Jimpat holding lobby. This default with an outside focus can crumble quite quickly for MOUZ. MOUZ smokes outside and wants to go down, while Rain is just spamming in case he hits someone, since Robs have now pushed towards secret and can use Rain tagging a player as a safety net. And here Rain outside is peeking and trying to hit a player, while Torsi is able to peek, and here misclicks, and it's Q to switch before shooting, and this keeps Rain alive outside for now. And this is the problem for MOUZ. Searchin is able to kill Robs since Rain did not hit him and he was able to walk down secret without being known about. And Robs is caught off guard, and MOUZ wins secret control. MOUZ walks down secret, and here Rain finds Frozen, who tried to hold the cross to secret. Only problem is he's too late and alone, so no one can trade him, and Rain finds his kill. Now imagine if Torsi had hit the shot outside when he had a chance at killing Rain. And Kerrigan kills Jimpat trying to go towards ramp from lobby. As well as Brokey on long range with the SMG stops the bomb, and MOUZ just like that are 2 players left, and Faze wins the round.
Down below from the CT side, Rain's gonna get a kill on Frozen. Oh, but here we go. Rain sniped by the MP9. 16 seconds on the clock. They need to find this bomb plant right now.
Yeah, here we go. The plant will come through almost certainly, but the CTs are hunting. I think they've done enough here. Twitch, you better finish things off. There's Torchi with the Desert Eagle. There was a chance.
The bank of MOUZ is now starting to shrink. And this usually is a big problem, since you need to do top tier economy management to understand when to buy and when not to buy. But there's usually a problem, and that is when you have a big lead. Let's just say 12-7 maybe, and want to buy, and rather brute force your way into round 13. And MOUZ might lose just because of this. Faze are going 1 player ramp, 3 on A site and 1 outside. But Rain, instead of holding outside, starts the round in main, since MOUZ are now using a lot of utility towards door, and Rain had a good spawn and he can hold for the door push, while MOUZ are going 1 player towards ramp, 3 lobby and 1 outside. Their goal is to try and force Rain away from outside, so Exertion can go outside and become this lurking presence for MOUZ. But here's the problem with all these type of fakes that MOUZ throws towards the door. If there are no players showing themselves, it all fails, and Rain quickly realizes no MOUZ players are walking out. And by now a different A player can hold door, and he quickly turns his attention towards outside. And just in time, and we can see how far Exertion have gotten towards red. And then it's a waiting game for both teams, since no one wants to be early or overstep and push, and rather try to seek information that both teams have the opportunity for, like the outside players and the ramp players. And these positions are crucial in this round when both teams desperately needs information. Something has to be done, and CSGO runs back and here throws his smoke to help the outside player, and this is clear sign of MOUZ being impatient and needs to understand how Faze are playing outside, and this smoke is perfect, since if Rain spams it, Exertion can hear where he is, and if not, Exertion can use this smoke to try and take a fight. At the same time, MOUZ are taking ramp, and here Robs has gotten himself into a great off angle, ready for the hit. And as we can see, Robs dodges the first flash, and then the first MOUZ player is not even looking at him, and Robs can find the first kill. And now Kerrigan is down to help him, and Robs can find 3 kills in ramp and secure the round for Faze. Only problem for MOUZ is that they did not get to plant or kill a single Faze player, allowing Faze to start building a great bank, while MOUZ can't get any other extra cash. and this will ruin their bank even more, while Faze will start to build one.
It's going to be Rob's put to the test once again.
Difficult position to find multiple frags from here, Anders. Good to get the one, but now you're out in the open, surrounded by T's, and he's done very well indeed. This is more like it from Robs. Steals away the hat trick. Leaves Shui in a 5 versus 1 here. A solid ramp hold and a clean sweep for FaZe as they start to stand tall here on Nuke. This is more like it.
Going into this round, MOUZ have used their last tactical timeout, so we know it's game on. MOUZ are back on a familiar default with 1 in spawn using utility, 2 outside, 1 top silo and the last in lobby. And so far this have been successful for MOUZ in the sense of getting secret control, clearing outside and more. But they have to remember, the last time they did this, FaZe had 3 SMGs. So are they ready to do this versus a proper buy? FaZe are going 1 in main, 1 outside and then 2 more on A site and 1 ramp. This extra setup outside with 2 players are so Rain only need to worry about outside. Then we get an extra player in main to both help A site and outside. Rain smokes in front of red when he hear MOUZ throws the cross smoke to force MOUZ to stay behind red. And this have freezed MOUZ completely. And this is a problem since now Brokey has gotten outside control in hell to hold outside as well. And Rain in his off angle is quite a nice setup. Brokey will take the first contact and MOUZ will look towards him so Rain can come and kill those players. And here MOUZ smokes outside. And then the red players wants to be fast out to try and catch a FaZe player before the smokes bloom. This is quite normal to do, since when the smoke comes outside, some teams are starting to pull out molotovs and nades in hope to be fast enough, and MOUZ are trying to catch this timing. But it backfires with Brokey killing 1 player outside that has no cover, utility or anything. MOUZ is basically giving this kill for free to FaZe. As well as Rain finds 1 more kill not ready for this angle, and Twist with a nade to break the smoke finds 1 more kill, and just like that FaZe has gotten 3 kills for 0 death. Jimpet trying to walk out on site is met by Kerrigan, and CU tries to pull the clutch off, but can't.
Side. They are setting up the wall. He's combining with Brokey, who's not going to be able to see that much out here. Oh, but they go before the smoke is up, and that's a big mistake. 2 kills, and now the HEs to blow the smoke wide open. It's an absolute disaster in the yard for the MOUZ side of things. Shui, the last one left.
Can Shui get the palm though? Oh my god, he might be able to do something with this one. Going for it. Twist. He might get a bit more. And he will be taken down in the end. Great attempt there from Shui.
Well, MOUZ are screwed. They're going into this round with 5 Galils, weak utility buy for most players, and this is not Vertigo, where low utility is not too bad. But this is Nuke, where you need a lot of utility to take map control like outside, ramp and sites. MOUZ are going 4 players lobby, and then the last player outside. And here MOUZ breaks the door and then do not peek it, since a AWP usually holds it and they can't really afford to lose 1 player to get this information. FaZe are going 1 player outside, 2 in ramp, Brokey walking down vents and then 1 player on A site. And here's a classic random setup by FaZe, trying to play on the fact that MOUZ is trying to predict the setup and find out where FaZe is the weakest. Since most team in this situation would be going zone by zone and ask, where is the enemy the weakest equipped? And here on the rounds we have looked at, outside and ramp are the weakest. And here we can see FaZe investing players there in hope to trick MOUZ. MOUZ, as FaZe predicted, are going ramp, since why not? FaZe usually only have 1 player here, but now FaZe has 1 player in hell and 1 close. MOUZ breaks the smoke and flashes through, and here Rops waits for Twist to take first contact, and then he peeks out, a great bait and switch setup. That Rops and Twist are experts at. And here Rops finds 2 kills while Twist finds 1, before both dies. But the game is only a 2v3 and MOUZ has a chance of getting this back. Only problem is that MOUZ have no map control and Brokey from vents is already coming ramp to clear it out. And this will force MOUZ back to lobby. And MOUZ sits and waits in hope that FaZe overpeaks. But are not, since it's still a 3v2 and MOUZ has to go site. And Kerrigan finds the first kill for Hut. Seems like Torsi was not ready at all. But FaZe are starting to peak quite badly, with both A players giving Exertion 2 1v1 fights, and Exertion in the 1v3 have brought the game back to a 1v1. He runs down vent and signal door in hope that Brokey would come heaven. But remember, Brokey was in ramp. Well, he's trying to get the timing, and when Exertion opens the door, Brokey is already ramps and kills the last MOUZ player, and FaZe has gotten game to overtime.
Here, they're walking in, but Torsi gets shut down. An Exertion, he's alone. 1 versus 3, there's no way he can bring this one home. 20 seconds now, looking for more. He gets a second one, and he picks up the bomb. He's running down below. Oh, this is a great move. 1 versus 1, but Brokey, he's already read it. He sees it coming. He's looking for that. Overtime. What a headshot to do it with.
An absolute masterclass from Brokey. 1 step ahead.
winning 6 rounds in a row. And after 3 overtimes, Faze won the event and marking their 3rd title in a row in CS2, who so far only have had 4 tier 1 events, and Faze could only attend 3 of them, since Rubet and Thunderbreak was held at the same time, and Faze has won all of them. Thanks for watching, and here are 2 videos YouTube told me you would like. Bye.